Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where tonight we're watching episode 10 of Star Wars Andor. You know, that's kind of weird to say, episode 10. Besides Andor and, well, I guess Marvel's What If, has any of the Disney Plus originals from Star Wars or Marvel, anything, gone to 10 episodes? However, let's actually focus on this episode, where tonight we should probably be getting a prison break. The last 3 episodes have had Andor in the prison, and it seems fitting to me that he would escape in this episode, and it makes sense, especially after Andy Serkis's character last episode kind of subtly joined up with them, right? By finally answering the question, there are this many guards per floor. After the shocking reveal that not only was the Empire just not letting people go and just sending them back into a different part of the prison, when that information got out, he just killed an entire floor of the prison. Not just a group, not just a few, just murdered over 100 people on the floor of the prison. I don't know if that 100 figure is right, but still. As for everyone else, Dedra's being evil, Cyril's being creepy, Mon Mothma has to meet up with a gangster, and Luthen has just met up with, well, not just, but last we saw him, he met up with Saw Gerrera. So I'm going to stop wasting time with this intro. You know the deal on YouTube. If you'd like my video, consider hitting that like button. If you want to watch more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. If you don't want to do either, let's just get into the episode.
Whatever we're making here is clearly something they need.
Oh yeah, what they're making here.
Surprised again.
Lots of the biggest theory about what they're making is that it's Death Star parts.
You know that on program. Every day we wait, they get stronger.
I mean, you have to agree with Andor here that they are massively outnumbered.
Come on! I'd rather die trying to take them down than die giving them what they want.
Oh, that's just like what Luthen said earlier on in the show.
You have 30 seconds to introduce them.
I'm gonna miss this TRON voice. Every time I hear it, it gives me nostalgia, and I wish that we could have gotten more TRON.
No one is getting out!
Oh man, I just love Andy Serkis. He's such an amazing actor, whether he's wearing like a complete CGI suit or not. I said that already, but I'm gonna say it again. Look at what he's doing now. It's great. I love the screen they're using. Just we continue bringing back that old school Star Wars, and how back when the first movies were created, sci-fi was so,
I don't think we should step
well,
away.
fancy tech wasn't as fancy as we thought it was going to be. I mean, look at this
We'd
screen.
want to take a look, wouldn't we?
No one today would make a screen like that. It looks so out of fashion.
We are done with counting shifts.
Oh yeah, take charge.
And now,
What's your actual name again? In the character name? Kino?
way. Suppose I thought I'd be coming back
Oh,
regularly.
this is the gangster.
State property.
Took me half a
Laws
second.
are strict
I
on
just
make war. Our choices for
wasn't
change are
thinking about
limited.
what was happening. I was thinking about the prison break.
Isn't it?
But I was expecting a little bit more gangstery for a gangster.
Family wealth is a thing to be proud of, and you ought to be able to move it as you like with your privacy intact.
I mean, he's
The
playing it
empires and
well,
regulations
right?
move
He may
outside
be a
the
gangster, but he's certainly acting like
are
a
as
nice
cumbersome
banker.
as they are avoidable. I want no fee. Money
Oh,
means
that's
very little to me
suspicious.
at this point.
Well, what do you actually want then?
Charity, isn't it?
No. You ain't doing this for nothing.
Please take no offense.
A drop of discomfort may be the price of doing business.
Come on, you don't want to owe a favor to this guy. What does he want instead of money?
Let's have it. You can't be serious.
Wait, oh my god.
I'm not asking for betrothal,
Then what are we talking about?
an introduction. Her daughter's 13, she'll soon come of age.
Okay.
Two young
So
people,
I was mumbling about
privileged
Chandrila and
and
arranged
citizens.
marriage before, but that's his price?
I approve.
It's like, I need you to marry your daughter to my son if you want this done? Holy shit, are you sure there's no one else who can
Neither
give
of
you
us
this
live
money?
the life that encourages non-conformity.
So, thinking on it, does her dealings with this gangster is one of the reasons she ends up leaving the family behind? Or, I don't know. Because she goes on the run from the Empire, and we know all about that. But, why, what happens to the Finn?
He wants a meeting, face to face.
Who is he wants a meeting
I don't
face
like
to
it.
face?
Not now. I don't like the timing.
Who is he?
Like anything.
Keep it moving!
Okay. Nice handoff. But what is in the bathroom that's gonna help you by breaking that piece?
Like that!
Oh god, he's projecting. But I just love the fact that he may be projecting his usual voice, but his face is just completely freaked out. But you're not gonna do anything like that. Alright, slick. You're arming yourselves now. Okay, that's a water pipe. What's the water pipe gonna do? Okay. I have no clue how you're able to do that. Get a hole in that, but I guess if you're working for like a couple weeks.
On program.
Okay, wet floor. What does the wet floor do? Short out the floor, which means no electrocution.
If you want to say something, you should say it now.
Why do so many prison escapes and stuff like this include the prison yard argument? Shit, it broke. Okay. Thank you, whoever you are. Never mind, I guess you're dead. Oh, shit. Okay, good news. The floor's shorted out. Bad news. You're losing people, but I guess you went into this knowing that. Just kick him. Yes! Oh, 2 at once. Good job, Cass. Oh, it's leaking down onto the floor below. Oh, are we gonna see like some kind of major collapse of these buildings? That would be freaking cool. Hey, blasters, they're secondary. You need the shoes first. Okay, how many floors are they gonna get out of here? Oh, shit. Oh, man, that's where I would lose. I can't climb those many stairs. I mean, this guy has blood armor. We know what he does.
Start the count.
That's the fool behind the TRON voice. I was hoping it was be a droid or something.
Isolate 5.
Caught the power.
So Hydro. Once we turn it off, it takes months to get it back up and running again.
Just shut it off.
I don't have it. He has the hydrogens.
Okay, I'm worried. This is a really bad time for Andy Serkis to get shot. Don't hold the gun so close to the person you're aiming it at. Pull it back.
Get out of your cells. Take charge. And start climbing.
First of all, I'm loving this speech.
Guards, and they
The
know
simple
it.
fact of the matter is this speech is going to go down as one of the best stuff in Star Wars.
We will
It's
never have
amazing.
a better chance.
But I also don't know what they're going to do once they get to the top. How many ships are there to get them out?
Trying to take them down and giving them what they want.
Oh, using Cassian's quote too.
We know. If we can fight half as hard as we've been working.
Oh, you can even hear the emotion in his voice. All I'm doing is praising Andy Serkis this episode. You can hear the way his voice wavers as he's talking about all the work he's gone through. I mean, you should have just shot them, Cassian. This is one of those times where just, blasting them wouldn't have done anything bad. It's not like the episode would make you look like a bad guy. Because right now, you're leaving the people who could have, oh god, the chanting, the running. You're leaving the people who could turn these floors back. Look at this. Everyone running out. Everyone chanting. The guards just hiding for their lives. But, oh, just swim. All right. Yeah.
Can't swim.
Back float. No. Somebody push him off. Who cares if you can't swim? Plenty of people can float. No, come on. Andy Serkis deserves a better way to die than I can't swim. Oh, and the upper head shot. You could just see them exiting through the sides. But again, we're talking a lot about Andy Serkis, but it does remind me that his performance is so amazing. I really wish we had gotten more of Snoke. I mean, the amount of Snoke we did get, I heavily enjoyed. But, like, you could do a bit more. Am I supposed to recognize this guy? I feel like I'm supposed to recognize this guy. Okay, so you're a guy who works at ISB. We've probably seen you in the background before, and I just can't recognize you in new clothes because I can't recognize anyone in new clothes in the show.
For a link.
Because she's wasting time.
Wait. Luthen wants her to go after
We were
this.
invited but declined.
And you're lying that you weren't part of the operation you were a part of. Because you're pretending not to be Axis, but I don't know. Something tells me.
A rebel pilot running supplies for Anto-Krieger.
Will this conversation end with the elevator just dropping?
An accident. They'll be slaughtered.
It's 50 men. You're worth more than that.
You have to warn them.
Okay. Well, that shows us the absolute brutality of Luthen if it wasn't clear already. Like Saw Gerrera, he is 100% willing to risk people. And sacrifice them if necessary.
There's no pleasure in saying it, but you're going nowhere.
What a cruel thing to say. Like, I want to get out of this, but fudge you. We need you. You're an asset, nothing more.
I said I think of you constantly, and I do.
And
Your
that's
investment
the
in
point.
the rebellion is epic.
That Luthen and Saw Gerrera, they're way too close to the
Stress on
Empire
that.
in how they think of
We
people.
need heroes, Lonnie, and here you are.
And what do you sacrifice?
What do you sacrifice, Luthen? I want to know.
They set me on a path from which there's no escape.
Okay, we've got another spectacular performance.
Without contemplating the
Again.
cost, and by the time I look down,
His monologue here, God,
already ground beneath me.
spectacular
What is
actors
my-
in this show.
What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy.
Oh,
I burn
that's what
my
I just
visions
said
of
about
the
how
future. I burn my
similar
life
he is to the Empire.
to make a sunrise. Everything.
God, what a spectacular monologue. We got 2 of them in one episode.
Just
My
say
God,
what
this
you
might be my favorite episode. Can't be Star Wars without a planet with multiple moons. And that was episode 10, One Way Out. I've said this multiple times through the reaction, and I'm going to say it again. But Andy Serkis and Stellan Skarsgård gave some amazing performances in this episode. Fudge Cassian even. These two carried the episode. Luthen had his monologue at the end about what I sacrificed to do this job. And Kino's speech across to the prison to get people up and running, and the emotion you could hear in his voice, right, when it was amazing. Because of that alone, this is my favorite episode. Not because of any action, not because of any story plot, just because there were some spectacular performances. I don't have too much else to say about the episode. I don't have very much time to say anything either. But I think it's interesting that Cassian escaped, and the only person we saw him with was the person we know is going to end up in Rogue One. Who knows where the other thousands and thousands of prisoners went, but these two are here. Kino probably died in during the prison thing. Maybe someone pushed him out and he drowned. Hopefully not. I don't know. But they didn't show us a body. They didn't show us a death. So a return is possible, especially since this is Star Wars. Then Mon Mothma meets with the gangster who could give her the loan she needs. Only, yeah, the little twist is that his price isn't a favor, isn't that. It's that he wants her to arrange a marriage between her daughter and his son, which is that creepy ass thing. I wondered why they kept bringing the Chandrilan marriage thing up. That's why. That's his price. And it's like, holy shit, that's weird. All in all, spectacular episode. thank you so much for watching. What was your favorite part of this episode? And whose performance do you think was better in the end? Andy Serkis or Stellan Skarsgård? Over here is an extra action whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.